heading over there. We're gonna get the traps all organized, get an inventory of what we need to buy to fix traps, get a good count on our traps. Just make sure we have everything we need so we know what to order, so we can slowly start getting everything ready this summer. You can see we're starting to get everything organized. This is why it's good to kind of, as soon as the season gets over, take care of your stuff. You can see we got traps, we got cables, chain, drags, stretchers, just spread out all over the place. What we're doing here is the season's over, we got hundreds of traps we got to do. You can see they build up this rust all over in here. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the wire brush and just quickly get off the big chunks. When we boil the traps, a lot of the powdery stuff comes off, but just trying to get the good parts on it. Some of these bridgers, if you're new to trapping and you want a good trap for a good price, you get these bridgers. These Bridger number 3s, Bridger number 2s, the 1.75s, they're all awesome traps.
Texas or New Mexico, you can trap mountain lions. Go ahead and invest in some of these Bridger number 11s. They won't let it go. Catch it by the toe. It'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, and make sure you use these big drags, these big heavy drags. I think this whole setup right here might weigh like 10 ounces. Really wears out the animals quick.
Oh, they're not going to drag it too far.
Pile out here is gone. We've got all of our traps and drags piled up in here. We got a few more in the bucket back there. We're gonna keep working on our traps. Got the dye pot filling up. Got my son with me today. He's not a huge fan of cowboy.
Only in videos does he like.
He'll survive. We're just filling up the pot right now. Wyatt's over there with the logwood dye. Hey bud, you'll be fine. And
Care for your child.
we'll get it going. Dude, I am. The life of a trapper, you gotta balance the whole family. He wanted to go in Daddy's truck today, so he's here helping. He's fine once the dog is gone. Wyatt would just train his dog to be nicer, then we wouldn't have this issue. So anyways, we're gonna get this filled up, get it boiling, put some logwood dye in it, and start working on the traps. All right, the water's about boiling. So right now we got them in groups of about 6. Some of them are smaller. It's just part of our traps. The other ones are still in the shed, but we'll wire them together and leave a long end on it so then we can put them in the pot right there. We'll probably put what, a dozen in? Dozen and a half in?
Probably 2 dozen.
We'll put however many fit in the pot and we'll let it sit for an hour. We don't do this for scent control at all. I know some people think we're weird for that, but we haven't found that an issue here. We do it more just to preserve our traps, to keep them from rusting so we can use them longer. So we'll just get them like that, start loading them in.
All right, they've been in for about 30 minutes. You can see how dark they already have gotten. They did it in a lot shorter amount of time than they usually do, because it's probably 3 or 4 years that they've gone through this process. Every year it happens a lot quicker and they'll be a lot darker and the dark will last longer. So now we'll go hang them up and let them drip dry.